On today's video, we are going to do something that I've been waiting to do for a very long time and I'm super excited about. We are going to throw in some downpipes on this car, so stay tuned, let's get this window in and let's get to work. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting. Before we get this video started,
this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Playing free today.
So there's your little input for today's video. Today in the shop at the PPF booth, we got a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo S receiving full PPF and I believe a full car window tint. Follow us on Instagram, by the way, guys. I always put my Instagram out there, but I want to put the shop's Instagram out there. NRS_tint_shop. Post all of our cars up there. You'll see everything that we do on a day-to-day basis. If you want to book an appointment to get your windows tinted or maybe get some PPF, you can hit us up on there as well. As you guys know by the title, today is a very exciting day. We are finally installing my downpipes. Yes, they are high flow downpipes. Sadly, I can't go catless only because of the fact that they have not figured out how to tune the 2021s. I did buy boot mod and I can't use it yet, which sucks. When they unlock it or they figure it out, I'll be sure to get on there. But for now, we're gonna try to see how far we can go without a tune on this car. So far we got the intake, we got the muffler delete, and now we're gonna have the high flow catted downpipes. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna do a literal full review of this, full install, everything. This video is going to be a little long. It's going to be well worth it, trust me. Get started in a couple hours. We're still working right now. This is a quick announcement I wanted to make. Even if they do come up with a tune soon, I'm going to run the car at the track when it gets a little bit nicer with no tune, just with a couple bolt-ons and see what it does. And then I'll throw the tune on there if they have it unlocked at that time. In the store, we have the garage door open. It is beautiful out. We've not been used to this in New York. It's been snowing literally almost every day. Let's visit my car. It's currently hanging out in the bus lane. It is filthy. We're gonna get a car wash real quick. Slightly cracked my lip again. Don't worry about it though, it's fine. I'm gonna actually put a different lip on it. All right guys, so we're about to get ready to install this. We got the beautiful VRSF high flow downpipe right here. Let's see, oh God, just break everything. Yeah, there she is, pretty sweet. All right, so I'm gonna pull this engine cover off real quick. All right, and we're done. And now we could go home. Downpipes installed. All right, so from what I know, what I've seen, we got a couple of plugs over here to be unplugged that connect direct to the downpipe. I believe it's these two bad boys right here. So these two get disconnected. So I'm gonna get going on that. Actually, let's see if that does. Oh, it's forwards. Okay, so it goes forwards. Try to get this one out. There it goes. So yeah, that was a little tricky. So basically, we can kind of see it now, but you have to push that little piece right there. See how it's like kind of hooked right there and how it like kind of goes with that groove? You got to push it that way and then push forward. And that basically will release. So these wires were connected to this little clamp here. That's no problem. All you have to do is unclip the wires from this little clamp. It comes right off and just let them hang for a minute. And yeah, we're gonna throw this car up in the air and we're gonna check it out from underneath. Yeah, so far not too bad. We just basically got the basics done, which is just unplugging the O2 sensor wires. We're throwing the car up in the air. Now we're gonna get under there, see what it looks like from underneath. I'm literally gonna try to run you guys through this step by step, try not to skip any steps. Let's get to work and let's get this done. Look how beautiful the downpipe is. So pretty. Yeah, right. Perfect. If only I had this when I put on my fucking lip. So I'm currently underneath the car, guys. So here is the stock downpipe. Very visible, actually. There's a couple little like bolts up there. And then we got the two over there that also gotta be removed. And then we got this bad boy right here that's gotta be removed. And once we get those out, we could slide in the new downpipe like no tomorrow, you know? So because of how hot the cat is, and we just pulled it in a second ago, it is pretty hot. So we're gonna try to cool it down with this little thing. All right, so we got 13 thighs deep socket right here. We're gonna basically loosen the shit out of this one. Gets loose pretty quick. Get that nice and loose. Get your hands as dirty as possible. Get that clamp right there loose too. All right, that should loosen the downpipe just a little bit. Now we gotta go for some deeper stuff, which is up in here. We got 2 right there, and then we got 1 clamp, I believe, right there. And I'm pretty sure that's all that's holding it in from what I can see. But yeah, let's get this going. So we unscrewed the bottom bolt, but we're having some problems still with the heat on the car. It's still extremely hot. We're just letting the blower sit on it for now to get it nice and cold, and then once it's a little bit colder, we're gonna start taking off the rest of the bolts. There's about 3 bolts left, I think, and then we can slide that out and then get that new one put right in. All right, so we're about to pull that V-clamp. Ray's loosening it up right now. So you could access the V-clamp pretty easily right through the engine bay from the top. He's got it, I think. You got it? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So he's gonna loosen that clamp. We're gonna throw the car back in the air, get the last 2 bolts out. We're actually gonna try to see if we can maybe reach those 2 bolts from the top. If not, we're gonna try from the bottom. Right, so we got the V-clamp loose. Now we just gotta figure out how to get it completely loose. So now we're gonna try to hit those 2 bolts back there, right over there. You can kind of see them right there, those 2. We're gonna try to get those loose from the top. If we can't, we'll just take it from the bottom, but we think we can get it from the top, so we'll give it a shot. Right there. So now we're gonna get this one off, and we basically just use the regular ratchet, and once you kind of crack it, it kind of just comes right off in 2 seconds. So we'll get that nut off real quick. Okay, so here's the nut. It's off. So now mostly everything is kind of loose. Okay, so big thing, the V-clamp, once you loosen it, you gotta kind of pry it in the middle. We used the pipe to pry it and it worked. So you just gotta get both sides pretty loose. Just to get, so we have a little more play. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it with the downpipe. Still just 1 bolt here. Let's see if we can get it now. There it goes. All right, almost there. There it is. Okay. Woo. Okay, Ray's got it. And here comes the baby. Here comes baby downpipe. Here she comes. And it's boy! Start loosening some of the O2s and stuff and getting them connected to the new one. And then we're gonna throw the new one back in, and boom, we are basically done. We did loosen this piece of the exhaust right here, which is literally 1 bolt, and this whole thing is literally accessible after that. So I definitely recommend loosening this 1 piece before really doing anything. Now you can see there's the inlet right there, V-clamps on there, and then there's the 2 bolts there that we're gonna have to put the new one on. Balls out. There it goes. Okay. All right, yeah, these came off fairly easy considering how most of the 2 sides come off from my charger when I had it. That thing literally just did not want to come off for the life of it. Get these off. Okay, so now let's just, you know what, before we do that, we're gonna throw this one on just so we So you kind of want to be careful with these. I've broken a fair share of these on my charger by tightening them too much. So let's get them on there to like, it's about hand tight. You don't want to fucking... Alright. That should be good. Okay. Alright, let's get this bad boy in the car. Let's have some fun. So I'm up in the air right now. So I'm a little scared. I hate heights. Now Ray's gonna basically pass me in this downpipe. I'm gonna just grab those wires real quick. There we go. So yeah, we're lucky we actually have like a lift and stuff to use. All right, I got it. So we got the wires up here. So now these are up here. We're a little bit closer. It's that way, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you're moving it a little bit up. Ow! So Ray just put the pipe in the inlet over there and then broke my finger. And now we're getting it back into the turbo, and then we gotta put the V-clamp back on. So yeah, let me get this aligned and I'll show you guys after. So we just got the V-clamp back on. It literally just slips right on once you align it with the 2 bolts in the back, right over there. And now he's tightening up that V-clamp, so because it just literally slides right on. Then once we get that tight, we're gonna tighten that, get those 2 bolts back in, and then this downpipe is basically finished from there. Okay, so we're tightening those 2 screws right there. Ray's getting it from the bottom, I just got it from the top. So what we realized is that this is a lot easier if you could have a lift, somebody on the bottom, somebody up top, to get it on basically. So. All right, so it's in. You guys can see it kind of right there. We're gonna throw in this heat shield for the intake real quick. Start it up, see how it sounds. Overall, not a bad install. It took us about 2 hours to do. It came out really nice. So yeah, like I said earlier, definitely recommend having a lift. 1 person on top, 1 person on the bottom makes life so much easier with this install. It would have probably taken us a lot more time if we didn't have this. But yeah, so it's in there. So let's start it up, see what it sounds like. Do like a low RPM. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I wanted to wait a little bit before I finish this video because I wanted to give it a couple of days, see how the high flow kind of downpipe acted, any like things that were wrong with it. And it actually went pretty well. Only problem that I had was for like 2 days it threw a check engine light, but then the check engine light like went away, which was weird, but it's gone now, so that's a good thing. Give a shout out to XCR Performance for hooking me up. Hit them up if you need any parts for anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.